7:21 now. Good morning. A look at traffic. Northbound I-5, a crash at Elk Grove Boulevard, and also out in Placer County, out in the Rockland-Lincoln area, Blue Oaks Boulevard, a crash southbound Highway 65 at Blue Oaks Boulevard. To the phone now, it is Dan in Sonoma. Hello, Dan.
Hello, Sean. So if Steve Garvey isn't facing off against Adam Schiff DI in November, you can blame the California Republican Party. Prop 14 brought this. They brought that upon us. This was signed into law, if you remember. It was introduced by Abel Maldonado and signed in by Arnold Schwarzenegger. But I think it was 2010. But the Republicans brought this nightmare upon us, which is completely illegal, unconstitutional, should have been challenged. Republicans never stood up against these idiot Republicans. In fact, they've wedged us out. That we the conservatives. This is why Republicans stay home every year. They're fed up with this. And if it's Adam Schiff and who's the other roly poly? What's her name? She's pretty ugly and just a kind of a blob. Forget her name.
You know what? I have a
Porter, Katie Porter.
Oh yeah.
Katie Porter, right? Because Steve Garvey, here's the thing: if Steve Garvey was facing off against Adam Schiff, I think just by name alone, Steve Garvey would have a pretty fair chance to beat him out as senator. But if he's wedged out here in the the primary, again, it is completely 100% the fault of the Republican Party.
Yeah, we need to get the word out. I'll bet you there are a lot of people that would potentially vote for Steve Garvey, but they don't even know he's running or what he's running for. They're not paying attention.
Well, the media's. You know me. I'm a news head. I have yet to hear Steve Garvey speak on his campaign, what he believes in, that sort of thing. And it is obvious that the media is suppressing any element. I mean, they barely mention that he's running.
No, they don't. That's why the Republican Party needs to get its act together.
Well, I'm counting on Jessica Patterson to bother you guys at the station, saying, "Oh, hey, can I come in here and let's do a rah for the Republican Party?" The first thing that she needs to be pressed on is why did they continue to support Prop 14? This was their insane idea. They're still doubling down and endorsing it. They endorsed it a few years ago. It's still in place. That needs to be removed right away. So if she bothers to, call you guys out, that's what I'd press her on.
They've been strangely silent, Dan. Strangely silent.
I blame myself. They think I'm going to probably interview them, which I'd love to, by the way.
Nothing but crickets.
Speaking of crickets, I mentioned Mike Johnson, the speaker yesterday. The more I listen to this guy, he's falling back on the old excuse that they're using currently, that Republicans only have one half of 1/3 of the government, and so we don't have much to work with. Here's the thing. And first of all,
we won't try. That's what he's saying. So why bother?
Right. First of all, that's not true. You have more. We have the Supreme Court. That's a part of the government too. That's a big part of the government. That's very much on the side of it's not a solid conservative court, but it's not a liberal court. But the thing is, remember that red wave that was supposed to happen in 2022's midterms,
which we both knew wouldn't happen, or at least
we did, because Republicans were weak. They didn't sell anything. They were, oh, please, we'll try to get along. We'll work with the Democrats, and we'll have the spirit of bipartisanship. That's why you lost in 2022.
Well,
People don't want weakness; they want strength.
Don't you think there was an element too of comfort, because everyone seemed to be saying, "Oh, there's going to be a red wave," and don't you think some people said, "Oh, well, there's going to be a red wave. Why would I bother even messing with it? I'll just stay home and drink tea." Yeah,
there is that. There
was probably some of that.
You have to go out there and campaign, and you've got to sell some ideas here. People want strength. They want solutions. They don't want you coming out and saying, "Oh, look how bad these people are," and you just point the finger of blame. No, they want solutions, and they want ideas, and they want action. And that's what Johnson's not projecting. The Republicans aren't projecting it. Here we are in the most important election. I mean, everyone says this every election year, but this is by far the most important we've ever had. Where is the strength and energy from the RNC, from the Republicans collectively? I don't see it, Sean.
There's nothing to see. That's why you don't see it.
Yeah.
That's why.
And again,
I have a very depressing comment to make, but I can't make it because I'm out of time.
Well, just don't invite me to any parties. This is why I will bring everyone down in 5 minutes tops.
No, not only are you going to be invited to a party, you are going to be the guest of honor. So work on your honor. Work on. We're going to want a speech too. So all right, just so you know,
I'll come up with a speech. This will be hilarious. I'll pay money to see this.
I would if I had some. So
you and I both. Thanks, bud. Talk to you Monday.
Have a great weekend. It is what is it? It's tongue-tied. It's 7:26.